Unfortunately, something didn't happen correctly with my syncing, and so I missed a brunch conversation that we had with our friends the Pools on Saturday last week. We met with the Pools specifically to have a conversation about an upcoming England-Scotland trip that we are taking together in June. Sunday was Palm Sunday, and so at church we had a palm parade, and as the children left, they left their palm branches on the steps. After church, we headed to Mad Green's for lunch. We haven't been to Mad Green's together before as a family. I ended up getting a Cobb salad, Melissa got a Blue Moon shake, and Alex got a Mango Cotto salad. On Monday, Alex made us chicken breast with a carrot cream sauce. The veggie on this one was leeks.
This week, I read The Hunting Moon by Susan Dennard. It's the second in the Luminaries series that I read for book club a month or so ago, and was really excited to pick it back up. I had heard that it was better than the first, and I agree. I felt like it really got the story moving. There was a lot of fun. Not as much angst. It was just the right amount. That didn't feel like it dragged the whole story down. I'm looking forward to reading the third one. In fact, I would have started that one, except I need to get my book club book read for this week. So anyway, I would say so far the Luminaries has been a great series.
At Youth on Tuesday, we played some beach ball kickball. We weren't expecting the ball to survive, but it made it. And on Wednesday, I made sure to make an effort to watch the Artemis II launch. I have a friend that works for Lockheed on the Ascent team, so it was fun to support him on this project. Thursday, I headed up to hang out with my mom. When I arrived, we got started on the puzzle that we've been working on for the past 2 weeks. And after about 2 hours, we finally got to the point where we put the last piece in. Wow, that was a tricky puzzle. Well, after we finished the puzzle, I got back to the piano and tuned it much better this time. I also had my mom play a little for me so that I could verify that it is in fact better. On Friday, Melissa and I decided on a bit of a whim to go see Project Hail Mary. It was a really fun movie. It had great humor and good drama, and it was just a great story. It was so fun to see a unique story and not something that was tied to a sequel or tied to some other intellectual property. In a quick fast forward to Saturday, we headed out to see our godson Hans playing lacrosse. They had a really good first half, and right about halftime there was a moment that kind of caught them off their game, and unfortunately they ended up losing. And backing up to Friday, this week was also Good Friday. We had a Good Friday service at church, and it was a wonderful melancholy service and just a time for reflection.